Hello, good class. Today, this is our topic lesson, and like we've been doing over the last few days, we're going to look again at our painting of the Flatford Mill by John Constable. Now, I asked you a few days ago what you would like to learn about from this painting, and many of you were very curious about the horse and what he's doing. So I've done some research, and I've learnt that in the past, while there was no cars or nothing with wheels, people and farmers and other work people had to use horses to help them. So I think these little boys are working at the mill and they're using the horse to pull the boat in from the stream, from the river. Can you see the rope is attached to the boat and to the horse? So the horse is using his strength to pull the boat in to the side, to the shore. Now that had me thinking, if horses were used to do things like that, to pull boats, what else were they used for? What do you think? Good ideas. I think horses and other animals were used a lot on farms, and I was particularly interested in finding out about the different ways that horses were used on farms. So we're going to go and have a look at some pictures of different farms and farms from now and from the past. Let's go. My research has shown me many interesting things about farms. The first thing I researched and I found out was that different animals can live on a farm. What animals can you see in this picture? That's right, they're sheep. Sheep can live on a farm. Sheep are often kept on a farm and their hair is cut when they have grown their hair really long. Their hair, this fleecy fur that's on them, is then used to make wool. Many different farms keep different kinds of animals for different things. Maybe you can find out a little bit more about that in your own research. Farms that keep animals to create other things are called pastoral farms. Pastoral farms. Well done. My research also helped me find out that some farms just create food, like fruits and vegetables and wheat, that we'll learn more about in a few days. This is known as crop farming. Crop farming. And you can see that the farmer in this picture is checking on some of the food that he's growing. Can you guess what that food is? That's right, I think it's broccoli as well. Some farms are open to visitors to come and learn more about animals. Maybe you've been to a farm like this. If you have been, maybe you can tell me about it in a video. So in the past, farming was very different. So things have changed a lot since the past. And we're going to start looking at some pictures now about the past and the present. So in the past, like I said before, there wasn't cars and there wasn't really any machinery that could help the farmers. So people had to use tools to make the ground ready for planting seeds. These tools that they're using here are to get rid of the weeds. So to cut up the weeds and cut up the soil ready for planting the food. This is called cultivating. Cultivating. And this horse is helping the man to pull an even bigger cultivator. But today, a tractor pulls along a machine called a cultivator to cut up the soil and remove the weeds. So people don't have to work as hard as they did anymore because a tractor has been invented to help prepare the soil. In this picture, these horses are pulling what's called a plough. And the plough stirs up the ground
to make it ready for planting food. The ploughs were really heavy, that's why there's 3 horses with each plough. Now, do you think we still use horses to pull ploughs today? No, let's see what we do now. Again, a tractor will pull a plough to prepare fields now. The horses don't need to work anymore to pull things. And in the past as well, farmers had to use spades or shovels to dig up food when it was grown. This is called harvesting. Do you think we still have to dig up food like that when it's grown? Certainly not on big farms. Perhaps if you grow food in your garden, you might have to dig it up, but not on the big farms anymore. Today, a potato harvester can dig up food like potatoes and it separates it from the soil. So when it digs it up, it takes it apart from the soil so that the farmer can collect all of the potatoes. And then it can be put into bags like here. In the past, though, people had to do that with their hands. So they would have to dig it up and then take it apart from the soil. It's quite amazing, the machinery that can help now. Right, now we're going to have a quiz. So I'm going to show you some pictures and you have to guess if it's the past or the present. Can you record yourself on a video having a guess? Let's go. Ready? Make sure you've got your magnet eyes. Is this the past or the present? That's right, it's the past because it's not today. Horses don't pull things anymore today. What about this one? That's right, it's the present, so it means today we can use tractors. Let's do the next one. Past or present? Well done, that one's from the past as well, because the horse is pulling the man on his little cart along. What about past or present? That's right, it's the present, because again, a tractor is doing all the work. Past or present? That's right, it's the past, because again, the men and the women have to use some tools with their hands to get the soil ready. But today, there's machines that help. Past or present? Right, it's the present because the potato harvester can dig up the soil and separate the potatoes from the ground. Well done. Your challenges today are: number 1, can you tell me about the different kinds of farms and what you might see on them? Go back to the beginning of this video if you need to listen again. Challenge number 2, can you compare a farm from the past and the present? So I've shown you some examples. Maybe you can watch again and tell me in a video about those differences. And challenge number 3, can you think about and design a piece of farming equipment that can help make farming easier in the future? So use what you know about farming and create something that could make it even easier. Make sure you share your work on tapestry. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.